An emotional week at the Capitol as families of fentanyl victims gathered to urge lawmakers to take the crisis seriously.
They're unhappy that the chair of the Assembly Public Safety Committee decided he would hold off on hearing all fentanyl-related bills. Our political reporter, Morgan Reiner, talked to all sides involved. And Morgan, why did the chair make that decision?
Because he was afraid that if the bills proceeded as normal, none of them would pass. He wants to hold an informational hearing before bringing the bills up for a vote. Now we are learning from Republicans that they will attempt to force a vote on those bills tomorrow.
Assemblymember Jim Patterson asked Pamela Smith to testify in front of the Public Safety Committee a few weeks ago to share her son's story.
I met with the ER doctor who simply told me, "We've been working on him for over an hour. And there's nothing more we can do." And he asked me if I would like to see my son.
Jackson Smith overdosed.
Within seconds of entering that room, the doctor said, time of death, 3:18. Since Jackson's death, I have made it my mission to fight this fentanyl crisis.
But Pamela didn't get to testify.
For the public safety chair to say now, oh, well, I'm going to wait till September and have some conversation about it. I'm sorry, you're taking too long. We have good ideas. They have been discussed, but you won't even vet them.
Committee Chair Assemblyman Reginald John Sawyer wants everyone to know this issue is personal to him too.
I had an uncle who died of a heroin overdose. I had a cousin who died of crack cocaine. I know what the effects of drug abuse has.
He said he hopes to hold a hearing in June.
I was very concerned that a lot of the bills that were coming through weren't making through. They were dying in our committee. I decided I need to save the remaining bills so that we can have an educated discussion on both the demand side and the supply side.
Whether the bills are heard in June or tomorrow, they still wouldn't go into effect until at least January if they pass. But Republicans point out that they, along with some Democrats, have been introducing bills to address the fentanyl crisis for years.
Now, I did ask the chair about that, bills that have already died and why. He told me he would like to give the authors the chance to bring them back to life with some changes they discussed in the hearing. Those bills can be voted on again in January.
Morgan, what specific bills are Republicans going to be forcing a vote on tomorrow?
Yeah, well, I want to point out they're going to bypass the committee altogether and try to bring them up on the floor of the entire assembly. One of the bills would enhance sentences for dealers who kill or seriously injure people they sell the drug to. Another would increase penalties for those possessing large quantities of it. I will put a list of those 4 or 5 bills online at CBS8.com for everyone to see.
When you hear that mother's testimony that just absolutely crushes your heart, it's very clear that we are not doing enough to combat this. Morgan Reiner reporting live from Sacramento. Morgan, thanks.